Recovering tonight from minor injuries after their school bus crashed this morning in downtown Bakersfield. 23 ABC's Tori Cooper is live from where the crash happened and has more on what CHP says led to the crash and whether or not seatbelts may have changed the outcome. Tori?
Tim and Jessica, that's exactly right. According to CHP officials, it all happened right here at the intersection of 17th Street and Chester Avenue in central Bakersfield. Now, Bakersfield City School District bus was traveling southbound right here on Chester Avenue when suddenly it was struck by another car. Now, CHP officials say they are still investigating to see who had the right-of-way, but that seatbelts could have changed the outcome for students. It's a busy intersection.
It was a crash between a school bus from the Bakersfield City School District and a passenger vehicle.
According to the California Highway Patrol Public Information Officer Robert Rodriguez, 11 kids suffered minor injuries after their school bus was hit. 7 of them were taken to the hospital.
It appears that somebody did run a red light. We're still investigating that portion of it. There is video surveillance of it. The school bus did have a couple of cameras on board, so we're going to be taking a look at those.
Rodriguez and his team are now working to determine who had the green light and who didn't. Even though only 11 of the 40 to 50 students who were on the bus were injured, he says seatbelts may have prevented the physical impact on students.
Had they had their seatbelts on, or had this bus had seatbelts, it would have kept them further back in their seat and possibly avoid injury.
According to the California Office of Traffic Safety, seatbelts were not required on school buses until recently, and this bus was not equipped with them because it was manufactured prior to that requirement.
School buses that are made after July of 2005 are required to have or to install seatbelts on school buses when they're made. The ones prior to that are not required as of right now to retrofit them with seatbelts.
In an effort to bring those buses up to the required safety standards, all buses, both old and new, must have seatbelts by 2035 under a new state law. CHP inspects all district buses annually, and they certify bus drivers every 5 years. Rodriguez says even without the seatbelt, buses are still one of the safest modes of transportation for your kids.
It's designed to provide what's called compartmentalization within the school bus. And so in the crash that happened today, the seats, the school bus, it did its job in keeping the children within that area, within the area of their seat. So the high back provided the kids a soft area for them to, unfortunately, to hit.
And parents at home should not be worried.
They're very safe. They're the safest mode of transportation for our kids.
Now, according to Bakersfield City School District officials, 70 to 75% of all of their current buses have seatbelts. Now, they also say that number will likely change as they continue to work towards their 2035 deadline. But for now, reporting live in central Bakersfield, I'm Tori Cooper for 23 ABC News.